Hey there, Sandman here, and welcome to my survival jungle land server. And sorry if you're talking so fast, I'm in a really good mood today. I hit 2,000 subs, which is exciting for me. I never really thought I'd be this far in. Thank you guys for all who has subbed to me and who has watched, and all my dedicated watchers. And thank you very much. And I have a lot of exciting news today. Not only on top, I got 2,000 subs on my YouTube channel, but I have been through 2 back surgeries, and I've been fighting for my Canada pension, which I live in Canada, so it'd be a disability because where I cannot work anymore. They approved me, so I am now getting 3 years of back pay, which is really exciting, especially it's coming right before Christmas, so I'm going to have lots of good Christmas presents for myself and for all my kids and my family. Oh, that's exciting news. And before we get going for the world tour, I have a lot of things I like to talk about. I'm going to talk about as I'm touring about too, but let me breathe here for a second. I got really excited and forgot to breathe. I'm going to give a couple shoutouts first before we get into the tour, before I forget about this. I want to give shoutouts to the people who help my channel and who help my server, as many people that I can think of for the names. Number one shoutout goes to John's Games channel. If you guys all know him as Nicky and John's Pranks, Nicky and John's Vlogs, or John's Fishing channel. He want to give him a number one shoutout because he's the one that kept me going in YouTube. I started YouTube as a hobby a long time ago as on my old survival server, and he did a world tour on it. Then I started playing on his world, and he was always shooting my channel out for me. So the number one shout out is to John's Game channel. Is John's Games channel now. It used to be John's Games channel. Now it's John's with an S, Games with an S, and channel. If you want to go check him out, he does really awesome Minecraft stuff and other gameplay too. He plays, actually, not just Minecraft anymore. It's all gameplay. So if you want to go check him out, he does really awesome. You can check out his Nicky and John vlogs and his pranks and his fishing channel also. You can also go check out FedEx Gaming. He is the number two shout out for. He has helped me, give me lots of likes, and helped me gain views on my channel and gain me subs and all that stuff. I would not be at 2,000 subs. It wasn't from him. And thank you very much, FedEx, for that. It is very much appreciated. And then we're going to work our way down to the people that have built. RC Raceman is a really good friend of mine. I met him online, and he actually sent me a birthday present. And thank you very much for that, RC. This is the very first birthday present I've ever got to send from somebody I barely even met, and I've never met in real life. So he has given me a birthday present, and I've never even met in real life. That is very much appreciated, RC. And make sure you go check out his YouTube channel, which is RC Raceman, and give him a big shout out from me too. Thanks very much. It'd be very much appreciated. But anyways, 2,000 subs, just exciting. What I've been working on is my survival server. You guys all know is my other survival server. I am having a dedicated server. It is dedicated, and when it does come out for Xbox One, I will be buying a dedicated server for everybody to come in and do their buildings and all that stuff. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be open to the public. People can come in, enjoy themselves, and if you grief, you will be kicked and banned. It's as simple as that. And that top does not line up with this top, which is, I'm really OCD, but I know what happened, and I know why it doesn't. But anyways, we are on creative. This is a survival server, and I threw it on creative for the world tour so we can actually do the fly around. So let's get on this for my 2,000 sub world tour of my old survival server. Everybody's been asking for a whole world tour. I'm not going to go into all the buildings because it'd be like a 2-hour long video if I went to all the buildings. But first thing first, let's go into the castle where you guys have been looking at this while I've been rambling on like an idiot. But let's just drop down. Oh yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we come into the front entrance of me castle, Castle Sandman, and you got the nice opening, closing door here, built by FedEx Games. You can also check him out if you want to. Again, I will probably shoot their channels out more than once through this video because they've helped me so much and is very much appreciated. And I will, for all the builders that have helped me too, there is a sign at spawn. I will get to there and shoot all them out too, so I can try to get most of them all in. So there's my castle. It is over cloud limit. Cloud limit is probably about right there. You gotta think we are sitting on top of a mountain that I formed into this amazing build. But we're gonna drop right into the castle and get this done and over with. Yeah. I've never been on creative on this map before. The only reason I did this is because I'm not playing on this. I'm just going to delete it off and load it back up again for the Xbox One. But we come on in. Oh, we skipped a few areas. This is the main entrance. You can see nice grand open cathedral ceilings here. and all kinds of pillars and stuff holding it up and stuff like that. It's not all 100% done. Like I say, this is a big project, so you imagine how long it takes. So here's the library slash enchanting room slash um, potion shop, and then you got some villagers here you can trade with. Villagers you can trade to get some library books and all that stuff, and you know, anything that you would like to do there, and come in and read a book or whatever in the seating area if you want. And over here we have the living room, living room. And you got the pool table here, very nice pool table with a sitting area around it. This villager is going to be discontinued sometime. He was not supposed to stay here. Then in here, I know it's medieval builds, but it's hard to decorate, so yes, it has a TV. It's a modern medieval. We're still in the 2014s, but we're stuck in the 1960s or 2012 or whatever modern it is. I know it's not 2012. What an idiot. Anyways, let's do this. We'll go down here. We'll save the throne for one of the last rooms. As you come back here, we have the kitchen where you do all the cooking for the king, and then in here is the meat locker where you store all your meat and stuff, your chicken and your pork and the beef and all that stuff. That's why there are different color blocks that go for the different colors of meat. And whoa! Oh, it's on creative anyways, but hi, creeper. What you doing? These are the bathroom stalls. I never got the bathrooms done. It's going to be ladies and gents. And then here is the dining room. And then here is the back entrance of the castle, which has lots of balconies. You can look off at the nice pirate ship, but we will get into that when we get back here. So now that we have done all that, so let's just put her in super speed. Drop her back in here. Come back down the red carpet. All leads to the throne room. Like everywhere as you go, if you find red carpet, it'll eventually bring you back to the throne room. So you come on up in here, you get a nice fountain here. I'm loving it. I know I built it myself, but I still love it. It's so awesome that everything's redstone wired too. Like, it's all redstone friendly, if you can say. Like, I can come over here and turn these lights off if I want to. As I say, all these lights, anything with they're all turning onable, offable. Like down there's a lever, it turns all the lights off or down there. You can actually make this whole castle pretty much dark. Well, here's my throne room. You come in, King Rebel. I'm the king of the rebels. I'm a rebel, and I'm a rebel with a cause. Alright, let's do this. And I love it. Hi, everybody. Woohoo. And I'm probably just busted a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. And, alright, let's move on. And there's not a lot of other stuff decorate on these floors yet. I don't even know if I have I had the master bedroom. But go up these grand stairway here, and this is the suite room where all the suites would take place, and this is where my suite was going to be, I think. And maybe it's on the other side, because that's the back side. The suite was going to be on the front side. So we'll just open her up here, and I was making a little balcony on here, so you can come out and look and go into each suite and come out and have a look off too. So this is a suite here. So this one or this one here, I'm not sure which one I'm taking, but it's going to be my master bedroom for the castle. The cobblestone is going to come out of the floor. That was just temporarily put in there. But there is that. This is not done yet. Like I say, it needs to be more detailed and all that stuff, which I'm not going to get into because I'm not playing on this server right now. I'm waiting so I can drop it on the bigger maps. And when I can drop it on the bigger maps, then we will be coming back to this server because this is an amazing server. But let's just get on with this. I'm going to put a deck on the back of there too. Check out the back entrance. If you want to see the back, it's a lot bigger than the front because, like say, I went all the way down to ocean level in the back, and the front is all the way up to here. So there's actually 2 more stories on the front to back, I think, or 3. Maybe it's 3. I don't even know. Let me over and look at the side. 2 more stories from front to back. So yeah, the back is a lot bigger, but we can go into the back way and have a look-see of this. I know this is going to be a long video, so hopefully you guys watch this whole video and see all of my world because it's amazing. This is the entrance when you come into the back from the docks, you know. You come in, dock up, and you got a trading post here. There's going to be villagers stuff put in here and stuff. Trading post to the awesome pirate ship, which is not fully decorated because it was, and then I had to reset my Xbox One server on here because all my signs got reset, all my boxes got emptied, and all my villagers disappeared. So we got the eating quarters here, and then this is going to be this was the sleeping quarters. It was all decorated and all done, and this was all done with boxes and crates and all that stuff, same as the lower floor. We can go up into the captain's quarter, which is Captain Sandman. Captain Sandman. And there's my captain's seat. We come in and, yo, scrub the deck, you bitches. Sorry for my language, but, it was just the proper thing to say. But it's epic ship. The ship is designed by FedEx. It's built by me, but it's one of FedEx's designs. Not 100%, but really, really close. Alright, so now they went into the back. Let's do the underground city that is attached to the castle. We can come in here and I'll show you these rooms. These are like, there's going to be like, I'm not sure if it's going to do like guest rooms or more kitchens or what. But, I know I'm going really fast, but I'm trying to rush this. Okay, so there's where we come down in the lava. So we can go to the underground city that way, or we can go to the underground city this way. We're going to go this way because this is the original. And this was going to be, I think, a little mini jail. I'm not 100% sure, but it was going to be. And we come down here. Almost every one of these stores in here are decorated. Thanks to everybody that has played on my server. It is very much appreciated. This is my original main storage area where I first initially started, but it's got a lot smaller. Like this used to go through and have bedrooms and stuff in it, but I shrinked it down because actually the castle is in there now. So this is just the old storage area where, you still do some storage stuff. And then we got all kinds of storage, which I'm not going to get into detail because it would take forever to, to go into every store that is decorated. It'd be just really, really crazy. So this is the entrance to the main outdoors, like when you come into all the nice medieval builds built by Cow Tipper. Thank you very much, Cow Tipper. Inside the walls, you can see I've been using a lot of red wool, and this is broken because it was all done, and now I'm changing it. I'm actually taking out the dark wood and adding in spruce wood just for more detailing, so I can put fencing and more detailing in that. It was going to be, and it still is, and if you guys are still watching this, if you would like me to load this up on my 360 so people on the 360 can still play on this, I could probably do that. I'm pretty sure I could. Down here is the train station to get to the castle areas. You can see all the areas that you can go to: Village Town, Death City, Silverwood, Spawn, or the Southeast Desert. So you can just go down here and push a button and jump on a cart right here, and it'll take you wherever you want to go. It's all set up in redstone wire and all done by FedEx. Thank you very much again, FedEx Gaming. Very much appreciated. And this actually is an entrance all the way down into the stronghold, which I have done. Got it all nice and neat and tidy. Well, the ceiling's not done, but I was in process of making it all nice and neat and tidy and stuff like that. I've come to a conclusion though. My wife has been playing on my new survival server, and she is also playing on there. So she's like, "Why don't you just finish a build before you move on?" Because I get bored of things, and then an idea will pop in my head, so I'll start a new build. So I'm actually going to try to finish everything before I start new things. So here's the tree farm, where all the magic happens, all the good stuff happens before the magic happens up above. All the, the survival stuff in here, because this is a survival server. So you got your wheat and pumpkins and melons, your portal, which goes into here, and this is broken from my last video because I just smashed my way in. And then all the stuff here, same as this here. I didn't even flick the levers down. This is designed by FedEx, so you can come in and mine cactuses and all that awesome stuff. And it just pops up blocks from the pistons and knocks it out like that. Really, really cool. No, I'm not going to collect this because I'm not saving this. I'm just going to delete this off and reload it back up onto my one. And then, yeah, so this is really, really exciting. This is the snow golem spot when you want snow blocks and all that stuff, but all the skeletons shot all the snow golems out, the little buggers. And yeah, I really, 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 really miss this server. I really, really, really want to play on this server other than my other server, but like I say, this is not a big map. I don't want a bunch of new people coming on here and griefing me and breaking stuff and killing my villagers and all that stuff, because they could have a heyday on this server. It is very, very huge. So let's cruise into the new part of the underground city where I have a nice little park and all that. And this ceiling was all done. This was all dug out. Like say Xbox One was glitched out and erased all my boxes and all that stuff. And and all these stores were decorated with villagers in them. Really, really pain in the butt. I lost 2 weeks of awesome work. I was going to town on this when it first come on the Xbox One, and then I had to start over. So let's go back in there. There's my underground city, and you guys all seen that. Let's go back into the castle walls. Oh yeah, and that is a Skyrim castle. It's a copy off of Skyrim, but with my detailing. You would give you a quick brief update of this too. As you can see, it's all detailed. It doesn't look like a Skyrim castle because it is detailed, but the structure and the shape and all that is Skyrim. It's just a Skyrim castle on Whiterun. You come in here, you guys, if you've played Whiterun, I'm sure this all looks familiar to you if you played Whiterun enough. You get all the areas on here. You come in here, it's not decorated yet. This is you have pillars and archways and cathedral ceilings. It would have tables on each side, and then it comes up with archways and tables on that side, and the wizard room in there, and then the throne room. This is just a temp. We were just trying to make a throne. It's probably a little overkill, I'm gonna guess, but I don't know. But let's not get into this building because it is not finished. It's just something I built, and then I gave it to the wife because it is on the wife's area. Like, it's connected. You got to go through the wife's area to get to there. So it's actually her area. It's gonna be castle versus castle, wife versus husband. Should have that as a video. Wife versus husband, Minecraft style. Dun 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 dun. All right. Let's get on with this tour. Let's get out of the castle area. Drop down here first. Oh yeah, and I have a nice little swimming pool over here at the castle. You know, you can go for a swim, and you can get a drink if you want to. If you're thirsty, you want to get drunk while you swim and then drown. That's totally up to you. But that's just what you gotta do. And here's the library, Sandmans library. It's all decorated and finished, and that should have been a villager that's a librarian, but I haven't swapped them over yet. And very nice and decorated. I still have a few tweakings here and there because it was in process and I ran into materials. Like, I needed more bookshelves and stuff like that for to finish the top floor. And apparently I forgot to put the top on that one, and never put the tables down here in this one yet. But it is coming very, very well and nice, and it has a nice little balcony here. You can look off and see some of the castle on the back wall. All right, let's just drop down here to this door. Dun, 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 dun. 2,000 subs is so freaking awesome. I can't believe I've hit 2,000. I've never even thought I'd hit 100. That's so amazing. So let's set our next goal for 5,000. I mean, it's a high goal, but I will make a video when I hit 5,000 sub special and show you what I've done on all the time since then. Someone's been asking for a world tour of this one. This is me buying for the stable when the horses come out, and I heard it might be coming out in December, which would be really, really awesome Christmas present. Drop in, get some horses and all the new items and blocks. Hopefully we get some new biomes and stuff like that too, so we can have some more new blocks. I really like to see the flower biome. You can comment below and tell me what you like seeing biomes. I know I'm gonna thinking about also doing, like, not so much of Minecraft update, but Minecraft of what you think we should have in Minecraft. Me personally, I think we should have rope, so we can make zip lines. Yes, I think that would be awesome. So I could have a zip line up to there, coming all the way down here, and I could use my flint and steel, because it's like a hook it on, go zip, dunk. I think that would be really, really cool. They are coming out lingers, or whatever they called, for animals, so I think we should be tie them all together and make huge zip lines. I think that'd be really, 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 really awesome. So now we're here. This is like the little medieval town connected to the castle. Coming through here, this is supposed to be the bar town strip, but it's not decorated yet. I'm really slack when it comes to decorating. And this was designed by FedEx. It's a creeper face door. If you haven't seen his videos, go check him out because he does awesome redstone stuff, as you can see. Awesome FedEx or creeper face door built by FedEx. Like, I'm an idiot when it comes to redstone, and I'll be first to say it. Sandman's a redstone idiot. Yep, I am. I love to build. So we got a blacksmith shop here and some other medieval builds here that I detailed and panned it right to the detailing. And this one here, it's kind of ugly, but I built it. But it's ugly. Alright, so let's do this. We got the nice little, um, what do you call them, wagons back in the day, where people sell them evil potions or whatever. Medicine potions, they used to call them back then, but they were never really worked. It was just some idiot making them up and trying to make money off them. Sorry about that. Get all digested up when I talk really fast and stuff like that. I really love this Ender Dragon statue, or dragon statue. And it's not an Ender Dragon, but dragon statue. It's a medieval feel. Nice fountain here. little cool medieval build here, built by Undead. Undead built a lot of this medieval stuff, like this, the tower, or that over there. He was building a church right here, but never got finished. This is one of my favorite builds, probably in the whole map. It's small, simple, but detailed all to crazy. Like, look at the docks. He's got a log loader. He's got planks strapped down, ready to be shipped off. He has the the water mill powering up the log cutter so you can cut the logs to make planks and all that stuff. Um, I've never really been inside. Really well decorated and detailed. Sweet job, man. Well, thank you, Undead, for all the things you have done on my server. It's very much appreciated. And you have an awesome builds. And, it's just wicked to have people to have so many different ideas. That's why I like it in an open server, so you can get them multiple ideas from other people, and they come in and I like somebody. I'm like, yeah, man, you built awesome. Let's just come over here and you can start your own town. Nice little bridge here built by Undead too. This is my building, and I don't know why it ended up being two different colors, but it's two different floors. It's going to be like a diner, hotel, slash bar, and all that stuff mixed in together. But the bottom floor diner is done. Where the people can come in off the water and get something to eat and all that stuff, and got a villager in there, sells meat and all that great stuff and farming crap, trade with them and stuff like that. Let's get out of here. This was going to be the Lighthouse, but I kind of overtook in it by that. So the Lighthouse is actually going to be put on top of here, and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Make a little island on here with the lighthouse on it, so people can come in from the ocean and see the nice, beautiful. Look at that view with that ship and castle back there, and you got the windmill way over there built by Cow Tipper. Very nice job. We're gonna go this way towards Silverwood or Snowland or however you want to call it. Nice little house built here. Like, I can't go in every one of these houses because this would be just a crazy, crazy, crazy long video. So we're just gonna briefly go over it and just look at them, maybe blob in and see their name, Pember's host, Sentry's host. I'm not going to get into detailing inside of them because I have lots and lots of videos, and you haven't seen, you haven't subscribed, go check out my old builds of my Jungle Land server, and you will see all of them. Um, amazing build in here. This one actually is built a bread shop built by Undead. You can see he has a way really cool of detailing, making it look really old and ruggedy. I like that for a build. I'm thinking about on my new survival server if doing a modern area and a city area, because I have it's a lot bigger map and we can do that. This Courthouse is one of my favorites, and there's a train station that hasn't been 100% done yet, and we still got to make it so it's not by opening and closing in by the building and all that stuff. Courthouse is one of my favorites. I had to reset the Nether for like 2 weeks straight every day for him to build this. I mean, it was really amazing that he built this all in Nether quartz and did it all on survival. And a lot of the time I was on hard, so he had to go in there on hard and mine all these quartz. So he did die a few times. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I do remember that. So this is the Chillin' Inn. It is built by Rap to the Zack, and it is all fully decorated. And these two are brothers, Rap to the Zack and Cecil Harvey. That was Cecil Harvey's Nether Quartz host out there. These two are brothers, and they just went to town when they come on my server. It's got a pool and stuff in there. We're not going to get into detailing everything. Um, a nice little skating rink here. Treasure chest game here. You push the button. You gotta try to find so many things in here to buy your prize or win your prize or whatever. You get 3 nuggets and you get a prize with 3 nuggets. If you get 1 nugget, you get a prize and 1 nugget. All that stuff. Ghosty Bears, first host on my server. Welcome, Ghosty Bears, and thank you for everything else you have done. The 9-hole par mini golf course is really fun to play. I should do a video on that. Just us, me and my buddies playing it, maybe someday. And just some other random houses they have built. And another thing is a miracle too. That ice was done without silk touch. It was done by blocking it, and the same as this bar was done by silk touch and without all the blocks up with buckets of water. And that is an amazing thing to do. You know what I mean? That would take a lot of time. Lots of buckets of water and lots of blocks just to let it freeze, and it takes some time. Okay, now we're gonna leave that area and head down to the jungle. The deep jungle wood path into RC land. Oh yes, we are. So this is RC's area right here. He claimed this little jungle area, and he when you're in the jungle, you gotta leave it as natural as possible. So he's making it natural, leaving trees and stuff, and that really really awesome job. You can go check out his YouTube channel. Also, he does awesome red Minecraft. He's building Minecraft. He kind of does what I do, Minecraft survival server. You can go build on his server. He's always open when he's on, and you can come in and build houses and stuff like that if you're into survival. Me and him are the two places that I know to be for a survival server. So if you want in on mine, my gamer tag is Sandmans Gaming, and his is RC Raceman. So hit him up or hit me up, and you can come in either or as a server, whichever one you choose to. If I'm not on, you can play in his, and he's not on, you can play in mine, which I'm pretty much on at all times. So right until I go to bed, and I go to bed at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So up at 7, bed at 2. That's when it is open from 7 to 2 in the morning. So this is Lou Kipton's house. He's another one of my builders on for 360. He's really, really awesome guy. Helps you out anytime you ask him to do something, he will do for you. So he's a really, really, really nice, cool. He's from United Kingdom, so maybe these are United Kingdom housing builds. That's what they look like in United Kingdom. I have no idea. I've never been there, but very awesome job, Lou. Thank you very much appreciated. So let's go over here. We got Cow Tipper was starting his own little medieval town over here. It's very, very much appreciated. This is how he become into my castle walls because I seen these builds. I'm like, hey man, you got to come in and build some of these in my castle walls. These are just awesome. So he did that too. So Cow Tipper, thank you very much for that. And so we just move on down the old jungle path. I'm not gonna, walk it because it takes forever. Fly rated down, heading into Village Town, which is the main town. This is where I started. This is where it all began. I will show you the house that it began in, but this is all built by Rap to the Sack and Seafool Harvey, right up to this log loader here, and then it changes over to this is Undead. Me, me, and a couple other people have helped. Undead built that. Can't remember who built that with the portal outside, which is really, really ugly and stupid. Um, and all this. This is the blacksmith shop. It does have a little spider spawner in the back there, so you can get your string to make your arrows to sell in the blacksmith shop. So maybe this will be the bows blacksmith. There you go. Shop. Bow shop. Alright, we go in here. I built this one here, and Aatrox built this one, but Undead built this archway. It's really, really, really cool. I like the medieval look. I'm really into medieval and old rockety buildings and like this. Like, this is a really cool house. This is a really, really cool house, too. You got something there. It doesn't really need to be there anymore. And this house, I don't even know if it's finished. It, well, I don't say it doesn't have a ceiling in it, so I don't think it's finished. I hate people that do that. It's like all excited to come to my server, start doing something, and never come back. If you're not a dedicated survival person, do not bother playing on my server. Don't start something and leave and come back 6 months later and expect it to be there because it is not going to be there. Okay, all this is built by me and Luke Kimpton. A lot by me, but Luke Kimpton has some houses in here too. Like I don't even know which ones. I'd have to come down here. This one's Lou's, I think, and that one's mine. I'm not sure. But so Lou Kempton built some of these, and all these have villagers in them. These are all stores that you can trade in. So there's a villager in that one. This one here, I don't think has villagers in it. But a lot of these dudes, there's villagers in there. There's villagers in there. Was, but he discontinued. There's villagers in there. There's a villager in there. Like, they're just all stores from trade. You can say this is the original village right there. Sorry about that. I really need a drink. I got something caught in my throat, and I don't want to be coughing and going to snuffling, and I'm trying not to really, really hard. The track is here because this is all built by me, but all the villagers and the decorations in the stores is destroyed. 69, I think it is. Thank you, Destroyed, for all that. You can come in here and see you got a little store in here you can trade in with the villagers and all that stuff. And we still have more to move. Like this had at one point in time it had over 100 villagers in here when villagers first came out. It was bugged out and they were just multiplying like crazy. It was so insane. It was causing my world to lag. They were getting stuck on top of them roofs and stuff there like that. This is my first host in this server. My very first place. I knew where the village was. I ran all the way over to here and lived out of here. This is where I first initially lived. It was like all filled in with dirt and stuff and messed up. Like it's original. Like that there, I think is original. That's original. That one there is original. That church is original. I don't. The blacksmith is not original. That's about it. It was original in here. Had like 2 or 3 villagers, and then they just took right off after I started building all these houses and lighting them all up. As you can see, there's more villagers stuck in there. And this one here used to. Oh, there's more there too. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 5, 6, 7 villagers just in them. A couple little houses. You know, there's just crazy. So this is my very first house, and my very first tools are still in the box, which is really amazing. Which has my very first pickaxe, just enough for me to get cobblestone, my very first fishing rod, and my very first shovel. And there's my very first stone axe until I found some diamonds. It's very, very awesome that I still have that. And this was the sheep farm, my tree farm there initially when I started, and all that stuff. There's a jungle path going through it all everywhere, which we'll get into. And I'm trying, I should do this in 2 parts, but I'm not going to. This is all going to be one huge long video. Hope you do not get bored. Stay tuned to the rest of the towns. Oh yeah, we still got Bosstopia. And this is my very first hidden storage area, and my very first enchanting table, and my first portal, and all. You know, this is my first storage area spot. So this is all, you know, where it all began. Where it all begins. Where it all begun. Where it all begins. So we're gonna head over here. You know, just gonna give a curve around this jungle path. Nice little modern house built by Smokes in the jungle. This is my house that I was going to build and live actually, and I never got it 100% done. I still got to decorate it and finish detailing it more. That way I could overlook Village Town. Like, look at that view. Isn't that an awesome view to come out and wake up in the morning to see all that, and then ocean on the other side. So yeah, that's my very first build. It's not decorated 100%, you know, like still open concept and no rooms in it yet 100%. There is a little bit of rooms in here. And I started, like, here's the kitchen. It's not fully done. This was going to be the living room, maybe like a little dining room or whatever. I don't even know if it was all going to stay like a bedroom. And, you know, it just a cool little house I was gonna make over Village Town. I never got finished. I actually started building that on YouTube, like right from beginning to end, and then something happened and I couldn't finish it or something. Anyways, get in the nice smoke host by Smoke-Ons again. He has built a few houses on the server. Very much appreciated. And cruising down through the jungle, we got somebody that started something over there, but I don't know what's going on. You know, Cecil Harvey, or Rap to the Zax house. These are all from them. Let's get over here, skip the village path. This all goes through the jungle every which way. The jungle is huge on my map, and it's all pathed off. Like, you can go through the jungle from top left corner, or bottom left corner to top left corner, to top left corner to top right corner, and then, you know, and then it was all going to be connected, and you can spawn is in the middle, so, and it's all connected to spawn too. You can travel all by boat, travel all by cart, or travel all by jungle path or path on the ground. This house is built by Shannon XD, which did a lot of leveling on the desert way over there. Thank you very much, very awesome, awesome host. I'm not going in any of these houses. I'm just going to give flybys, you know. I can't go in every one. This video is getting really, really long, and I still have two more towns after this to go to. So, this is a Spleef Arena built by Speedy, I think it is, and Luke Kimpton's new guy that was coming in. 2 new guys that were coming in and building. I actually never even seen these houses before. That's kind of, you know, different. I've never seen anybody use birch before, and I actually like it. It's not finished, but... And another new person in here. Somebody was duplicating, like you think. You think. And really cool jungle house over here built by Cal Tipper too. I forgot about this place. I really, really like this, you know, and it's got a nice open concept and make it feel like a Jungle Book, or, you know what I mean, Tarzan, where he's got his open house in the trees. Really, really cool. El Chewy's jungle house. This is all built by me. You know, I was doing a little cool jungle thing in the mountain. It's all going to be stores and some houses and stuff like that. And then Luke Kimpton's jungle house, Cecil Harsby brick jungle house, and another one down in here. They come in. Like I say, they never got all gutted out and decorated yet. Like I say, there's a lot of work on this server. Cecil Harvey's house, Idle McClure's Tree of Life, spawn. Here's spawn. This is where you would initially spawn, is on top of here. There's supposed to be sheep in here so you can get wool in the rules and all that stuff. And the bulletin board for people when they get build stuff, they come here and post it on here. Then I can come here and find it. And underneath is the stairway that takes you. You can choose. You can, like you say, it's all by boat, by cart, or by path. So you can get a boat here and go by boat and go through all the river systems through all the map, or you can go by jungle paths through the jungle, and it goes that way over to that way, or you can come down here, which I'm not going to go down the stairs. I'm just going to fly down, and you see the path goes up and around, up into there. You can come down in here and come into the train station, which has a farm underground down in there, and also a portal down in there too, which was probably, it was supposed to be discontinued. And the train station, this is the rival bay built by FedEx. This is where you arrive in, and then this is where you depart. So, you know, this is where it all takes place. For the beginning, if you want to go to Village Town and build, you can build Village Town, Southwest Desert, Farmville, Silverwood, or wherever you choose, you can go to. You push the button, come in here, and when you come in here, triggers, if you're in walk mode anyways, minecart drops, and I didn't push a button, so it's just going to bring me back. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Bring me all the way back to the departure bay. And then when you get to the cart, you push the button and it goes back in. So it's really, really cool. Thank you, FedEx, for that, you know, making that there. So let's go over to Girly Girl and then Bosstopia, and that is the finale. Alright, so this is Girly Girl's island. She claimed this island for herself. It's all an island. It's all fenced off. It's all off limits. It's all for her because she likes doing her own thing. She's not doesn't build real big buildings, but she builds pretty cool, unique little buildings. You know, her own little style that she has done. Likes flowers. You can see there's flowers all over it everywhere. Thanks to Cecil Harvey, used bone meal and brought her lots of flowers to do all this flowery stuff. So it's really, really cool. She has an area. It's all leveled out and roaded out and ready to be finished. But she just never got to finishing it. She is now building on my other server. So, alright. Dun dun dun. Bosstopia. Moving into Bosstopia. This is one of the newest areas in the map. And it got filled and developed by Horzer. Thank you very much, Horzer, and Bamboo, and Curtis, and whoever else, Airtox, and whoever else has come on here and built on this part. Thank you very much. Oh, and I'll give you the finale of everybody's names at the end. I forgot about that. Just really, really cool. This is Horzer's house here, the big mansion. Sitting over towering everybody. Getting digested up again. And Destructive's mansion. I really, really like this one. I like Horzer's too, but this one is really, really cool. I don't know why. Why do I like this one so much? I have no idea, but it's just really, really cool because it's got lots of decks on it. It looks like an actual mansion you would see in real life. You know, it's realistically detailed to the nuts. Detailing, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't have you maybe in Japan you'd have your open roofs like that, but just the way it's laid out and decorated. I don't know why, but I really like that house. Really other nice looking little houses in here. Check this one out, and then one in here too. Like I say, I'm not going to get in reading everybody's names. That's one's by one assassin. He does not have a one yet. Hopefully he gets one soon. I think he messaged on my YouTube video. He is getting one really, 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 really soon. So that is awesome. Alright, so for the finale, I'm just going to go and give... Oh, one assassin has built this. This was another medieval build that is going to be connected to the castle, because you can see from the castle or whatever. So it's going to be medieval or whatever. So he's built a... bow and arrow arena. So you come in and shoot each other. An archery arena. You come in and have battles and stuff. I actually might get a game mode going in that and record it with everybody's voices and having some fun and stuff like that too. So let's go over and give everybody that's a shout out, you know, that have built my server. I'm sure I didn't do this. Sorry I didn't do this at the first of the video, but it was so much on my mind today. You know, I've got my Canada pension today. I've got a lot to back pay. 2,000 subs. That is so freaking awesome. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, for everybody that's helped on my server, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Very much appreciated, and hope you come back on the one and help me out. Okay, it starts out Shaky Sandman. It is now Sandman's Game, host of the world, Girly Girl, wife of the house, which is not Girly Girl anymore. It's Girly Girl 8824, Cow Tipper 1998, Rap to the Zack, Cecil Harvey, I am the NC Speedy, Undead Slayer, And I didn't put these names up, so don't be mad about the order. ShanXD, Buddy the Host, FedEx2692, which is FedEx Gaming, Deathmasher207, Son of the Host, Horzer, G3 Mikey, 3T Smokes, Mr. T, Lou Kimpton, Ghostly Bears, Mr. Pickles, Bamboo, Airtox, Gamer, and one Assassin. And I'm sure we're missing Smokes and we got G3 Mikey. And when we got Smokes, I'm sure we are missing lots of people. And if we are, I'm really, 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 really sorry if you never got your name on there. And if you did, thank you very much. And very much appreciated, guys. This is amazing. Very much appreciate to all my fans for watching my videos, and it is amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this very, really long video. And have a nice day. And